This isn't your ordinary assistant basketball coach. He's got 3 master's degrees and a PhD.
My mom says I have more degrees than a thermometer.
And that's not all.
I'm a professor at 2 universities. I teach philosophy and ethics, and I teach instructional design for masters in education.
He's also a community servant.
For me, it's a way to get to those young men, because sometimes they won't listen to you.
That's a play designed for you.
Major Khallid Shabazz is also a U.S. Army chaplain, a chaplain that just happens to be Muslim.
Running the flip.
I'm just walking around this big chaplain. It's like probably gonna try to convert us or something, but that's not my mission. My mission is to ensure that you get the best out of your life.
There are over 1,000 chaplains in the Army, but there are only 5 who are of the Muslim faith, and Chaplain Shabazz is the only one in Europe, and that's including Iraq and Afghanistan.
Your prayers have to be linked to community.
It's not hard. Do I get discriminated against? I'm sure. Do I have people prejudice against me? I'm sure. But my personality is so upbeat. I'm so positive. After about 3 months at any place that I'm at, people are drawn to me.
The Quran says, فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي.
He wasn't even a Muslim when he joined the Army. He grew up in the Christian faith, but that changed after he met a Muslim who challenged his beliefs.
See what you're doing.
He said when the disciples came to Jesus and they said, good master, he said, no, there's none good but God. And I was so fascinated that it had something out there to counter to what I believe.
We walk by people in the street who have less than us.
After converting, he received backlash from his fellow comrades, but the help of a Christian chaplain led him to his calling.
He came over and gave me instruction, and he ministered to me, and he said, why don't you become a chaplain and help people who are in distress like yourself? And I'm telling you, it was just like my emotions and everything was bubbling over, because I said, man, that's how I can help people.
Allahu Akbar.
Chaplain Shabazz says his biggest challenge is breaking the stereotypes about Muslims, but he says he is able to overcome that challenge by just being himself and following his calling to help people.
I want to be known as the chaplain that happens to be Muslim, because I have in my DNA the willingness to help all people. I don't care what your religious title is. And then I'll put out specific lessons.
Army Sergeant Monique Sapp, Heidelberg, Germany.
All right, assalamu alaikum.